As you can see in the background of that, behind the official, Kerry Valenti Fish, you see Otter Valley Union High School. That's where I'm in today. Munger bridging, bringing in JV basketball action is Lamoille. Oh, what a long ride that is. Lamoille Lancers, Lady Lancers, taking on the Otter Valley Otters. JV ball, Otter Valley in their home whites at the House of Noise as Munger Vision took it on the road. And, you know, every game has potential to be an awesome game. This is no different. So settle in, get set, and we'll watch some JV ball as it'll be tossed up, and our 8 minutes are underway in the first quarter, controlled by Lamoille. We get the ball into Jones' hands. Brittany Jones, she's going to be the point guard. She's going to be the shooter, and she's going to be a little bit off the mark, and she wasted no time getting involved in the offense. Ball will go out of bounds, and Massaroni and Otter Valley will have possession. They're going to be facing some press. As you can see, number 15 coming in, who I don't have on my roster. She will pressure the basketball and get into the hands of Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, with a quick push, front court, takes the bump, and on the floor prior to the shot. That'll be the first foul of the game, and that will be against Lamoille Lady Lancers, and that will be ball out of bounds on a baseline. Otter Valley's going to run the stack formation. Stephanie Greeno is the head coach at the JV level. And so get it in Poljasic. She'll work baseline, got a little clear out on that arm, and 3-second call down inside. The Otters got planted out in that blue paint and didn't get out in time, and that'll be a 3-second call. Now we'll see if Otter Valley, yep, they're going to go to the press also. It's Buckingham able to get the ball in bounds, and oh, isn't that always the way? The one number I don't have on my roster is one that always handles the basketball. And got a hold call from the baseline. The call will be made, and both Bissett and Jeffrey were there. And it's going to be on Jeffrey. She'll pick up the Otters' first foul, and that'll be her, obviously, her first personal foul. It's Buckingham on the baseline, and nothing happening inside. They pop the ball up top, and that's going to come out the hands of Brittany Jones. Jones, about between circles, being guarded by Lonis, number 31, for the Otters. There's a screen and roll, and good defense. Who was that? Poljasic came up and just contested that spot on the floor and didn't overcommit and didn't move forward in that leaning position where they'll call the foul on you. Bissett killed the dribble, and Poljasic, long pass, Lonis open, turns fire straight up, and I fell through, but you know what? I can't count that. It hit the steel piping. That's a great trick shot. And she probably couldn't do that again if she tried 50 times. But I'll wait off the basket, but already a little entertainment there, and that opening shot is Buckingham. There's the give, and to the hole. Got it. Nice roll to the basket by the Lady Lancers. There's a fadeaway, no good. Little jump hook. The rebound came down alone, so on the weak side, gave it off to Bissett, and she will travel. Now, last week when I was here, I don't know, she got, looks like a brace on her right ankle, but she falls down a lot. She needs bigger sneakers. Bigger base on your feet, more stability or something, but she fell down a ton of times last week. She falls down there and get a travel call. No, I'm not picking on her. It's just I noticed that last week's game against Burton. And there's the cut in the paint, the bump, and cleared off. What she did really well right there, number 20, what I don't have on my roster either, created space to get the shot off by the bump, and Jeffrey taking it strong to the hole. Took it strong to the basket also and overshot the bucket. That ball will be tipped against along the baseline, and the Lancers will pull it back out to recycle the offense. That's number 11, Jones, with the basketball. She'll go down in the low post, and I'll tell you what, I don't have her number, but number 20 for Lamoille certainly knows how to play down in the low post because she's able to bump the defender back and create that space to get the shot off. As Massaroni on the floor will save the basketball for the Otters. Gets it to Poljasic to Lonis from the wing. Got it. Nice job and not panicking by the JV Otters once they didn't secure the basketball. And we got a 5-second call as the Otters extended that defense into the backcourt, and I believe we have Lamoille with a timeout. But yeah, it doesn't matter, will it be their possession? I think they called it in time, but we'll have to wait and see. 4-2 Lamoille with the lead in JV basketball action over Otter Valley on Munger Vision. What had happened was Lamoille had called timeout in time to save the 5 count, save possession. And it was called by the upper official near the bench. That will be good. He'll knock that down, and I'm working on that jersey number. I think it's Vanat out there. moved on from the varsity. She's going to split time between varsity and JV, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Lamoille. That'll be their second team foul. 6-2 the score, 5:13 to go. 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. Play till we have a winner, and this is the warm-up act for the varsity game that will feature, obviously, Lamoille against Otter Valley as Masseroni look for Jeffrey, and able to get it into her. She'll wheel to the hole, had the ball slapped away, ends up in Lonis' hands. A little skip pass on his side to Masseroni. Wanted to go baseline, crossed over, had the ball tipped away, regains possession. And that's a good catch and tough crowd as they not a lot of space, get the shot off, and that will be a foul called. And 2 shots coming up. So we'll have our first free throws of the basketball game being taken by Poljasic, number 25 of the Lady Otters. And I'm just looking at, that's going to be on number 20. That's going to be 2 fouls on Ashley Vanett. So Vanett will pick up her second foul. So as effective as she's been offensively, we're going to see if, no movement off from the Lady Lancers bench as far as replacing her with those 2 fouls. Still almost 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Poljasic will get 1 and 2 and cut the lead in half of 6-3. And coming in now will be Samantha Patch, number 10. For the Otters, seeing her first action. I do believe, I thought I saw a player in street clothes over there for Otter Valley, Beth Clark. And that'll be slapped away. Controlled by Otter Valley. Masseroni looking to penetrate on a running one-hander, put it off the glass on a funny angle. And here's the release pass up ahead and pulling away from the traffic. Up and can't get it. Rebound Masseroni as the tempo picks up quickly here. At least it was Meisha that missed the shot for the Lancers. Again, I'll go through the rosters probably the next time out. If you're watching Munger Vision, PEGTV, the website's PEGTV.com. Click video on demand. And no, 3 ball going up by Masseroni. No good. Rebound by Buckingham, and she'll get the pass up ahead. Front court comes the Lancers to work just outside the elbow. Actually, outside the arc at the edge of the elbow. And Vanett will kick the ball out this time to Jones on the run. Got it. Coming in from the baseline, Brittany Jones with the basket. Oh, you know that old saying, and I believe it. I mean it when I say you give up that baseline defensively, and usually in a lot of trouble. As we're looking for Lonis to come around, and good man-to-man defense being played by Lamoille. Masseroni to Jeffrey, ball tipped away and taken over by Buckingham. She will bring it up court on the dribble, go behind the back. Whoops, reach behind her and got the basketball. That's Bissett there defensively and all the way to the hole and hard off the glass. No good. And Jeffrey reading a 3-on-2 break. Jeffrey will give it up and tough shot. Got it. Masseroni on the move. We'll make it an 8-7 basketball game now, I believe. No, they got an 8-5 on the board. Boy, that's just going to be blocked down inside, and I believe it was Patch. They got a piece of it. Yeah, it's number 10, Samantha Patch there. They got a piece of it. It is 8-5. I want to check that score. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. New subs coming in for the Lamoille squad, starting with number 10, Meisha. Meisha on the baseline with Bissett guarding the inbound pass and up underneath and tough shot. Defense never really, they gave up the spot, but they didn't give up the shot, and that's going to be banged off. I think Meisha just got the bucket for Lamoille. It was 10-5, 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Lonis will bring it back to Bissett, and they'll swing the ball off to Masseroni. They're trying to post up Patch down inside. Right now they've got to create that passing angle and up and up and up, and no, that was a 3 ball, no good. Vanett with the rebound, looking for the outlet pass. Will get it up ahead to Meisha. Casey Meisha killed that dribble early, got bailed out as Jones came back to meet the pass, and boy, hard, high fastball. And that'll be off the edge of the rim, picked up by Vanett and Poljasic there defensively, and then on the cut from the top of the arc. That might have been partially blocked ball on the floor. They'll go to the floor, and that's going to ricochet off from Meisha right to her teammate Vanett, and she'll airball it. And then the save will be picked up by Masseroni. It was a nice job by Meisha coming back and made the save, unfortunately, right to Masseroni. Masseroni, she can get hot from the outside. She's a shooter, and she's got to keep shooting to find her range. Patch. Oh, you see the triple team. It's that 2-3 zone, so they built the triangle down around her. And that's going to be good by Bissett. 2-pointer just inside the 3-point arc. I don't know who's keeping score. Oh, there, okay. They're giving her 1 point at a time. Now it's 10-7. That is correct. Okay, I'll settle down there. Just a little slow on the button. And that will be saved from being a backcourt. Almost got away with a traveler. Jones will kick it out to Mesha. Going to have a push called on Otter Valley. I'm just imagining there are 3 different players there that they could assess the foul to. And I could not see the number. I think it's going to be on Jasic, but I'll wait to make it official. There's Raven Blanchard, 42, coming in for Massaroni for Otter Valley. And it was on Jasic, the foul was. They go down in the low post. There's the cut, and got it. Nobody rotated around, and Morgan Locke with the basket. It goes 12-7 now as Lamoille's led from the onset, but it's been a good offensive first quarter for both teams. They've combined for 19 points at this point. Patch will kick it back. Lonis, that option not there. We'll go to Bassett, and she'll put it up, and no. A little bit too strong this time, and they'll pressure the ball, but the outlet pass easily controlled by Lamoille. Oh, nobody turned around defensively and communicated, and it went to a layup that was shot wildly, and we're going to have a foul down inside. 34 will be Bassett called for the foul. I believe that's going to be her first personal. I believe 15 is Jillian Emery for Lamoille. What they've got is a couple JV players, varsity players coming down playing JV ball, and Emery will make that basket. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Stephanie Greeno, former Otter Valley player, former CSJ college player. Now she's a coach here at Otter Valley's JV squad, and she's got on her roster, and like I said, she's not dressed to play today. I don't know if she's injured or ill, but Beth Clark, number 1, Shaylin Costa, number 2, Allison Smith wearing 5, Samantha Patch 10, Sarah Mastroni, number 12, one of the captains, another captain, 25, Kelsey Poljasic, Hannah Lonis, 31, Miranda Bassett, 34, Angela Jeffrey, 40, and Raven Blanchard, 42, and that will be the JV roster with 56.8 seconds to go in the first quarter play, 14-7. The Lamoille squad with the lead. I'll tell you what, that is quite a ride. I got it. If I drove it the way I drive normal, pretty much, the kids get on me for being driving like an old man because I don't speed. You know, I'll go 4 or 5 miles over the limit, but I don't go nuts like youngsters do. I guess in my kids' eyes, if you're not going 20 miles over the limit, because you're going pretty slow. But I'd take me 2.5 hours to get here from Lamoille. I can only imagine in a school bus what it took. So that was an Otter Valley timeout, the first timeout of this first half, and saved by Blanchard, and I believe a push call coming up on Britton Jones, and that will give Otter Valley the ball back, and also be the 14th foul on Lamoille. So that is the call as Jones picks up the foul, and there'll be 14 fouls now on Lamoille. 14-7 still the score. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter play. And you're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV. It's Poljasic from the house of noise today. As that went off from the head of Allison Smith. And Bassett got up in the air. Sky knocked the ball down. Poljasic hustled back. She picked up the loose basketball after it had been tipped. And here comes Bassett. Penetrates and gives it off on the wing. That shot a little long and strong, and it was last touched by number 22, Whitcomb of Lamoille. Stays with Otter Valley. And they want Raven Blanchard to go to the baseline. She'll take the ball out of bounds. Smith will pivot. Her pass tip, but nice job by Poljasic coming back to meet that soft pass. And we've got a push call. And the foul starting to mount up now. That's 5 team fouls on Lamoille. So they're just a couple away from sending Otter Valley to the line the rest of this first half. And Blanchard calls for the break after handed the basketball. We'll get into Jeffrey, and she's a shooter, not this time. Tipped around by Poljasic and picked up by Smith, and they'll go back to Jeffrey. Still plenty of time, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and that was up. Offensive rebound, no good was Poljasic that had the opportunity, and that's going to be the first quarter coming to an end. And a good one by both teams. 14-21, Lamoille with the lead over at Otter Valley on JV basketball action on Munger Vision. With basketball, looking at that 2-3 zone in the second quarter just underway. There's some different numbers out there for Lamoille as Jeffrey will shoot long and strong on that. Turn around and crank that one up, and the ball will be slapped out of bounds by Bassett. Taken off with the basketball was Autumn Osgood, as she's new to the basketball game. And I am looking for and finding Amani Page. She's out there with the basketball right now, number 23 for the Otters. She'll go baseline, had it taken away by Pojasic. And from the outside, way outside, shot off the mark. The rebound, put back up, missed again. Weak side rebound on Monty Page. And the ball slapped from Blanchard to Pojasic. And the Otters looking to get under a good start here. Off to a good start in the second quarter, down by just 7. But right on the edge, you want to get those runs up and be down by 15, 16 points going into half. This Lamoille squad very deep and got a lot of people, and that will be a travel call on Blanchard. Yep, once she rolled it over, that was going to be the call, and Buckingham going to put a defender on the pass. That's Bassett. And they're able to get it in the backcourt to Marcoux with no problem, and back to Buckingham. Looks like, well, it's hard to determine who's going to actually run the point. Pojasic came out late to contest the shot. It's going to be a miss, and there you go. Belsaudi Valley had given up quite a few offensive rebounds. There's something they got to work on here, and Jeffrey got control of the basketball and go to Bassett. She faked the shot, penetrated Jeffrey up, no good. And the weak side rebound coming down and paid now there by Marcoux. That's a very French name. This town, Lamoille, up near that Canadian border. And you get a lot of those, Bob Morrisville, which is quite a haul, but you get a lot of those French-Canadian names mixed in. And there, I was looking at the varsity roster for Lamoille, and they got a lot of French names on that varsity squad. That is Abi. That's a French name. They say she will get her first basket and push the lead down to 9 at 16-7. Massaroni not in the ball game right now. She's at the scorer's table getting set to check in for the Otters, along with Lonis and Costa, and that's going to rim out, and it's a one and done. That's Abi going to the basketball, and she will bring it back into the hands of Osgood. Now Osgood, front court between circles, got the dribble alive. Now this will bounce back pass to Buckingham. Again, look where they're getting the ball down and low. That time they just dribbled it too far on a tough angle behind the backboard. The pass back, chased down by Buckingham. They're trying to get organized defensively. Bassett don't want to get those reach fouls or hand check fouls up that 35 feet from the basket. Yeah, and there it is. Hand check foul. Nope, there it is. 5-second call. That's a good defensive play by the Otters. I believe the first 5 count of the basketball game by either side. And Costa, like I said, checked in the ball game, and she will go to the point. Yeah, she's going to run the point, and I'm looking where Mastroni went to. She's on the left side. That pass tipped, but Lonis able to go back and get the basketball. Then a good defensive play, and Jeffrey will lose it off from her fingertips out of bounds. Yeah, the defender came around to get a piece of the basketball. We're at the, well, you see the background, the House of Noise, it says right there at Otter Valley, and I have a definite date of the 19th of February. MSJ coming up here for boys basketball against the Otters on seniors night. Oh, great push down the floor. And Abi will make it now an 18-7 game, and there's that run, talking about getting up behind by double digits. I go down inside Pojasic, a little inside-outside game, and nope. Mastroni had the good look, and Costa is going to get the push. Called from behind on a rebounding action. That'll be the 4th team foul, and Costa's first personal foul, and Buckingham will go to the inline. She'll take the ball out of bounds, and Jones, number 11, and Locke, 14, in blue, coming back in for the Lancers from Lamoille. Got a nice grab by Marcoux, and we'll get it up ahead now. Page wanted to go one more pass down inside, and Mastroni with the easy steal. They need a basket off this trip down the floor. It's been a while. And tell you what, Costa, that foot must be glued to the floor, as somehow she never picked up her pivot foot. That 2-3 zone, it's sliding and it's reacting, but it's not taking them really away. I don't think it's taking away any of the penetration that's available. Tremendous catch in traffic, and she will have it on Monty Page with the steal. Here comes the push by Jones. She'll go by Massaroni. Pass up ahead. Tipped by Costa. Stays in play for one bounce and will go into the Lancers' hands as they'll possess the basketball. Whitcomb back in the ballgame, number 22 in blue, replacing Page. That's a Lamoille change. But right now, I just don't like the way the Otter Valley squad's attacking that 2-3 zone. I tell you, defensively, they got the ball right in the sweet spot. They just missed the shot. Jeffrey No, too much. They're looking for the tempo to get back before the zone could get set up, and they toss the ball away. That's Mesha. And I believe that's everybody on the bench now for actually both sides that has played. As Bassett coming in for Costa for Otter Valley. That's late change. They're going to see Lamoille set up that box formation and able to lob it in to Locke, and she'll give it back to Mesha. Mesha with a quick push, middle of the floor, all the way to the right side. Will get to the elbow, and Bassett stayed with her, and that pass will be foul. Mastroeni, yeah, had her hand on it. Wasn't the move to block the ball, knock it away. It was that she had her hand on her back. As that would be the 5th team foul. That'll be 5 team fouls apiece now. So with 3:43 to go in a half, both teams closing in on that bonus situation. That's Whitcomb. Between circles, Whitcomb working with Poljasic. Lowen has had it, lost it. Still a free ball into the paint. It goes, and Poljasic will tie up Marcoux, and the Arrows going to keep the ball down this end with Lamoille. And they're right on the baseline, though. Pass it over. That's a 2-point shot up, and no. Air ball, and boy, knocked out of Bassett's hands all the way to the back court and picked up by Jones. And she will go around the defender. Oh, that was bad weak side defense. Yeah, they're going to call a screen on 15 or 13. Must be on 13. That's Marcoux called for the foul. I guess that's why that defense looked bad. They were picked off. And they left that whole side of the floor open. Now they've got to get a little quicker reversal of the ball here. They got to put a lot more. There you go. Whip that ball around against that zone. Reverse the basketball, find the seam, push it inside to the post. And they'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the defensive play, Jones, number 11. So Brittany Jones for Lamoille with the last touch. And 2:59 to go in the second quarter. Each team with 16 fouls. Next team fouled by either side will be shots. And they dribbled right down the baseline, and they doubled them up on that 2-3. Marcoux, numbers weren't there. She'll curl back and wait for Whitcomb to come up between the circles. There they go, down in the post and kick it back out. That is a long 3-point shot, and that might have been tipped, and it was last touch still by the Lancers as Marcoux will get a finger on it as it goes out of bounds. And we will have Mastroeni and Bassett in the back court. The Otters this time with no pressure. And we haven't really seen a lot of pressure in the second quarter from the Lancers as they've elected to go to that 2-3 zone setup. Poljasic to kick it out. Lonas passed up the shot. Bassett, no. I like it though. That wasn't a bad choice at all to take the shot. She's missed it. Otter Valley needing some defensive stops here. It's down to 2 minutes to play in the half. Down by 11, down by 13 now. 20-7. Been a long time since Otter Valley's put some points up here. No. There's just softness of the pass, really. Whitcomb will give it off on this side, and I'm not sure what they're going to call. They're talking it over, and there will be shots coming up. I believe 2 shots, so is what I'm looking at, even though it's only the 7th team foul. Okay, so that will send Whitcomb to the line. Whitcomb taking her time. We haven't had a lot of free throws in this first half by either side. Well, that's not even a little bit short. That was about halfway there. That looked like my free throws. She'll improve, I guarantee it, on the second shot. Jeffrey will sit down for the Otters, and Patch, Samantha Patch came back in number 10 in white. Yeah, she improved. She got it to the rim, nicked it. And again, with a minute 43 to go, a couple baskets here by Otter Valley can make a big difference. Weak side rebound tipped around, and it was Patch who got a piece of it, could control it. Goes to Marcoux, her head up all the way. There's the long pass just out of the reach of Locke, who ran the floor hard, but again, just off her fingertips. Just a tad too much of a lead on the ball. And Bassett to Lonas, 1:23 to go in the half. To Mastroeni. Yeah, they're holding the ball too long on the swing of the ball. They want to overload one side of the floor and swing the ball, and again they settle for the outside shot. A lot of people think that 2-3 zone prevents the offense from getting inside, and it really doesn't. Actually, it's sometimes a lot easier to find the seam when you reverse the ball and overload one side to drive inside. Massaroni kept it alive and tossed it out, going down. She got the patch, the set up, and foul, and going to the line. She's going to get 2 shots, and boy, they need these. But Shaq will step to the line, and I'm just late. Okay, 14 is Morgan Locke. She picks up her 2nd foul. And oh, boy, kind of a unique free throw shooting style. As Bissett holds her hands, she holds the ball on a cocked wrist way out in front of her. Watch. See how extended her hand is? And it gives her the rotation she's after, but it kind of flattens the shot out. Oh, Patch elected not to go right back up with the shot, and Lonis to Massaroni. Right now, they just have a balanced floor. That'll be short, long rebound. Will come down. Poljasic to Massaroni to the bucket. No. Out of bounds, and it'll become the Lancers basketball. Yeah, they've got a very symmetrically balanced offense on the floor against the 2-3 zone. And that's kind of hard right now to make that work that way. 20-7, the Lancers have held Otter Valley to just 7 points in the first half. And Whitcomb, no. Tipped around. Patch had a piece of it, couldn't control it, and then goes out of bounds off from, I believe that's Whitcomb. Yeah, so she was involved in every touch of that possession, right to going out of bounds. I see Jeffrey coming in offensively for Patch for Otter Valley with just 24 seconds to go in the half. No, I've been saying 7 points for a long time, and Jeffrey got it. They rotated the ball. They had overloaded. The only person on this side of the floor is Massaroni and Jeffrey. And the zone had slid to the left side. There's the grab by Marcoux. She will save it back to Whitcomb on the run. A little flip of a hook shot, and that is to the buzzer, and not in bad shape. Down 11. Otter Valley got a lot of time to regroup, and now they've seen the 2-3 zone. See how they come out and attack it in the second half. 20-9. Lamoille's JV squad with the lead at halftime on Munger Vision. All set. He's pointing the way. It's going to be Otter Valley basketball, and just down just 11. No need to panic or anything, but a couple things. They've got to hope made some adjustments attacking that 2-3 zone. That's what Lamoille's want. Yeah, the Lamoille's out in the 2-3 zone. I like Jeffrey as an option to bring the ball down inside, and I think they can do some damage inside. It's just don't let the, I've always said it for I don't know how many decades. Everybody talks about keys to the game, and pretty much the keys to the game stay the same, and a bunch of stuff. Take care of the basketball, make good decisions. Stuff all stays the same. Jump ball called as Marcoux for Lamoille, tied up by Bissett, and will be the Lady Lancers basketball. Key to the game to me has always been tempo. Obviously, Lamoille's 2-3 zone has just lulled Otter Valley's aggressiveness and tenacity to sleep against the ball. They're just kind of slowly bringing the ball around the perimeter on the passes, but they got to come up and pick up the tempo against that 2-3 zone. Marcoux stands on the edge. They dare her to take the shot, and she didn't. And there's the cut up top, the penetration, and then a dish back. And Chamberlain, no, nice drive. Oh, it's Buckingham. I'm sorry. Nice drive by Buckingham. She didn't get the basket, but Lamoille will get the ball out of bounds on the baseline, and we'll see what they're going to set up. Well, it's the line play, which means they all line up the free throw. There you go. And just too long a pass on the diagonal to make to Jones. As Poljasic getting the ball under control. Will hit the trail under play. Bissett, and Bissett needing some help. She killed the dribble up top. Open from the elbow. There you go. Poljasic with a two-pointer. Lead down to 9, and some soft pressure being extended in the backcourt. Bissett hanging around Buckingham, and she pulls back now and gets. I want to see what Otter Valley's playing for a defense. It's Jones working against Lonis. I don't think it's as big a mismatch. I think it's very even balanced team. It's just a matter of adjustment here and there. Up and foul. Yeah, get across there. And Jeffrey will pick up the foul, and it will be a shooting foul. We'll send Vanat to the line to shoot a couple, and that will be 2 fouls now on Jeffrey. I know, just when I watch the floor, Jeffrey to me is one of the keys to Otter Valley, as is Puljasic down inside. Got it. Makes it a 10-point deficit for Otter Valley, 21-11. A minute and a half into the third quarter of play from the House of Noise, the Otter Valley Union High School. I'd like to thank Sumner Urbe and Ray County, the head coach, and even Stephanie Greeno, the assistant, or the JV coach, the assistant on the varsity side. And Tubby Keith for all giving me the invite to come up to Otter Valley and cover some sports. Like I said, I have, as long as I'm still alive, I've got the 19th of February, that's seniors night for the boys Otter Valley squad, taking on MSJ, and I said, heck, got that date open, I'll come cover that game, that should be fun. And I was guaranteed to get a real dose of that House of Noise that night. They're going to have the band here, plus there'll be 2 local schools will be packed in. And the penetration up, Buckingham no good from the last offensive rebound. Buckingham kind of put it up wildly, and it'll go off from Bassett, who was in the middle of all that. And obviously Bassett's for Otter Valley, and the ball will go out of bounds to Buckingham. It's been a very well officiated contest, as I would expect, with Gary Valenti Fish out there. And Marcoux had the ball slapped out of her hands from behind by Lonis. Those weak side rebounds, you've got to take care of that defensively. And that will be a defensive kick on Bassett. And they're going to have Buckingham just slide over a few feet, basically the same spot. They're in that 1-2-2 setup to bring the ball in, and Jeffrey just picked up foul number 3. Well, I tell you, on these inbounds plays, in the offensive end, you just can't play defense from behind, especially on that back line like that. And that's just what happened. Jeffrey got pinned behind Vanat, and that'll be 3 fouls now. That'll bring Patch to the scores table. Samantha Patch for Otter Valley. She will be coming in on the second shot. That will be good. And Jeffrey with the 3 fouls. Going to sit a while, I got a feeling. Well, we'll see how that changes the dynamics of the attack here by the Otters. And they'll get them both. Hey, Lamoille, not that there's been a lot of free throws in the ballgame, but Lamoille's had their chances. They've been pretty sharp from the free throw. I don't know if that's their tendency or just having a good ball game, but again, you see how slowed down the tempo is against that zone. Oh, quick hands up top, and Buckingham had the ball knocked away, picked back up. Jones trying to go around Bassett. There's the help coming over, and got it high off the glass. Nice push down the floor. Good finish by Jones. Largest lead of the ball game now, 25-11. Patch was looking, wants to go to Puljasic, and just really no space to get the ball off. She's able to recover that at the tipped ball in Bassett. We had Lonis on the offside open, but they just didn't get her to the ball. And there's the steal, and Bassett will reach in and slap the basketball away. So it'll be side out for Lamoille. 5:05 to go in the third quarter. A lot of good basketball coming up. Like I said, I've got the Otter Valley varsity game against Lamoille. Girls coming up at a later date. I've got Arlington West Rutland coming up, girls basketball. That should be a great basketball game. That could be for the top seeding. And got to jump off. We got a hold called as everybody went to the floor in the pile. And they're looking like Bassett picked up the foul, and that could be her second. It is her second, but it's not Bassett. It is Massaroni called for the foul. And Massaroni going to sit down. Yeah, and Allison Smith, number 5 in white, coming in for the Otters. Okay, so the foul situation is 3 team fouls on Otter Valley, none yet on Lamoille. And that should be a picked off pass. Just too many bodies there in white jerseys. Puljasic is going to go all the way up, contact, and they're going to call blocking foul. I tell you, it was the right idea by Whitcomb, but he just slid over a tad bit late. She was leaning, and it's on the floor. Should be no shots. Nope, they're going to give her the shots. So for Jasic and Otter Valley needing these points desperately, as that'll be the third foul. Actually, they're going to call it on. By that, we'll get the foul called. Not Whitcomb. That'll be good. Try and pull Jasic. Again, well within striking distance, just needing to put together some kind of run. And that'll be off to Mark. Marku with the ball to Buckingham. Buckingham, well, again, nobody came over, and that's an easy bucket. And I'm not sure who got picked off, but two people went to the one player, and nobody communicated that back, and easy basket. Smith looked inside, and right now they're playing defense in front of Patch, and there's the triple team to kick out, and Lonis is the key. She's on the offside. There she goes. Tipped, still down on to Lonis. That was Smith I was talking about before earlier. Bissett gets baseline, nowhere to go. Spurts the ball out, step into the hole. Was Patch to Smith? No. And we got a push on the rebounding action. 34, and that will be Bissett count for the foul. And that will become her third. So fouls starting to rack up here for Otter Valley on the personal level. It's Jeffrey on the bench with 3 fouls already. And now Bissett with 3 staying on the floor. We're going to run the little weave play. And the only thing to stop that from working was when that lost the handle on the ball. Oh, she had help, they said, knock out her hand. So Marku will. That's Meisha, number 10. Gets the ball in and muscles it up. Boy, when you give up that baseline, and I know I've said this before, but she caught the ball 2 feet from the basket, and we are going to have an Otter Valley timeout as they've fallen behind by 17, 29-12 in the third quarter. 3:41 to go in the third quarter of this JV basketball game. Now, I think that was a much needed timeout taken by the Otters. And I'm just looking at that Lamoille defense. That is still a 2-3. Lonis, Jasic fouled. And that foul will be called on Abi. Again, just a lot of different people to rotate for Lamoille down in the low post defensively. And they've got some good size on the bench and quite a few numbers. And that's going to be tipped all the way up, and Lonis will get there and just about traveled, and that'll be flipped out of the hands of Jasic. Still going to try to play defense, and the ball will come back in Lamoille now. That 17-point lead, looking to put pedal to the metal here. Meisha had to catch, and there's the cut up, and boy, I believe that was Patch. Yeah, they came over and made the block for Otter Valley. Up and no. Another offensive chance for Lamoille, as Otter Valley having a little problem on the defensive boards right now. Shot up, short, might have been tipped. Jasic couldn't quite get to it, tipped by Lamoille to themselves, and they will just recycle the offense. They'll get organized and get set now. Down inside to Meisha, blocked out of bounds by, I think Lonis is getting all the high fives, and they're going to stay with the Lady Lancers. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Catch shot short and saved back into Bissett. It's got a 2-on-2 happening right now. And she'll take the bump, and the ball we blocked out of bounds, and no call on the contact. It's Emery trying to draw the foul for Lamoille. Just let them play through it. Smith, pass, never had a chance. Jasic was doubled, and here comes the Lancers with the push. A new number out there. It's Osgood back in the ballgame, number 4 for the Lancers. The wheel to the hole, and got it. Again, this is a nice job of creating space to get the shot off. First of all, they've defensively given up the sweet spot down low, but then that little bump with the shoulder, which is very legal, gives you that space, knocks the defender out bounds, and gives you a chance to get the shot off. Lonis, long distance, no. Rebound, Patch had it, lost it. Lonis went in, kept it alive. We'll give it to Bissett. She'll put the shot up off the glass too hard. And Vanette will get the ball up ahead. And here comes Osgood, and she's got the numbers. Yeah, and tell you what, there's a good job of running the floor by Abi. 33-12, and the third quarter has belonged to the Lancers. Patch stopped and rolls it in. Tell you, that was willing to shot up and in, and did a good job, Samantha Patch did. So get the ball under control. There's the give and go. Oh, beautiful. That was just beautiful basketball to watch by Lamoille. That touched 3 different players' hands, and the motion of the offense and the screen set, and everything worked really well. And Vanette at the line looking for the and one. And for Otter Valley, Jeffrey coming back in, number 40 with the 3 fouls. Blanchard 42, and Massaroni number 12, all in white for the Otters. 63 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's one getting away from the Otters. 35-14 Lamoille. Nice. Again, they've shot the balls. The team free throw wise extremely well. Bissett traveled, yeah. She got down deep, and that triangle, that backside of that 2-3, they built that triangle that just sealed her off. Mastroni on the ball, and that will release the line pass to Meisha, and got it. Boy, everything the Lamoille squad pulling out of the hat, working right now. Bissett waits for Lonis. She'll stand at the elbow with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's the catch by Bissett, and really not a lot of space to get the shot off out there. Mastroni lost the dribble and got held by Meisha. And that will be just the third team foul. No shots off this to come up for the Otters. Otter Valley being held to 5 points here in the third quarter, and that could be the pivotal. Well, I'm not sure it's the pivotal point of the game. Obviously, it's a sticking point for Otter Valley, but they're getting against that full court press. They're able to pop Osgood free. And Osgood working against Bissett. Quickly into the front court, and Bissett trying to reach in there and slap the ball away. And there's the penetration, beyond penetration, all the way to the hole for the basket with just 5 seconds left in the quarter. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be a foul, I believe. Yeah, on the arm, 2 shots. So Bissett will stay out there and take the 2 shots. Players have always told me this situation right here in a technical foul where you're the only player on the floor, always the most uncomfortable and nerve-wracking there is, because they're the only people on the floor, and that happened as time expired. So that's, yeah, that will be, shots will end the third quarter, and Bissett will miss the first. Looking for the 15th point of the night for Otter Valley, JV squad. She will be up and can't get them. So we'll go to the fourth, 40-14. Lamoille with the lead in this JV contest from the House of Noise up at the Otter Valley Union High School. So Mastroni getting back into the ball game here in the fourth quarter. Going to spin around the ball to Bissett, and I believe it went off from Bissett's foot. She's trying to turn the corner, and it happens. The ball will go off her foot out of bounds. And the Otters setting up that press defense. Well, nobody got back, and Buckingham, easy one. Well, it's all about learning, and right now the JV squad from Otter Valley going to have a lot to talk about practice. All the way back on this side, the Lonis wants to go down inside to Jeffrey. That's a good defensive kick off from the foot. That's Marcoux, number 13. I had a mistake. I was calling Meisha, number 10. I was calling her Marcoux in the third quarter, and I apologize for that. Lots of basketball action still coming up on Munger Vision. I mentioned the boys MSJ Otter Valley game from Otter Valley. Like I said, if I'm still kicking, I'll be here for that. Got Mill River girls, Mill River boys still with some home games I'll cover. CSJ basketball is going to be one more home game against Fisher College. That's potential to be a good ball game. And boy, on the drive, I think that became a pass. Went off from the hand of Massaroni to go down inside. Great no-look pass. Great finish. That was Brittany Jones to Morgan Locke, and that was just beautiful basketball to watch. The sets pass a tad bit behind Massaroni. She made the adjustment, got the grab. Jones on her defensively. Massaroni will flick it off to Lonis. Had a moment there where she was open for the shot. By the time she decided about it, the defense had collapsed around her. Jeffrey catches fires, and boy, that was a hard shot. Not difficult-wise, just she put a lot of juice on the ball. Boy, great no-look pass, and the basket, and she's going to the line, and that's Marcoux. Well, that's just quick push up the floor, quick passing as they rotated down on the ball, and that will be Massaroni's third personal foul. 6:24 left in the basketball game, and they're going to allow the subs to come in as Smith, number 5, and Costa, number 2, coming in for Bassett and Massaroni for Otter Valley. And I'll tell you what, this Lancers team, very fluid, a lot of good chemistry out there, obviously. But we watch good basketball teams like that, and you got to really appreciate what Lamoille is doing. And they looking like a 2-1-2, but I can't tell if they're just playing too high and in post. No, it's definitely a 2-1-2. They've gone 2-3 and a 2-1-2. Lonis in the paint, up, and no, the shot taken by Costa, and then she'll tie the ball up, Costa, where she'll hit the deck, and it will be Lamoille's basketball. Yeah, and they're going to have Jones take the ball up outside. Jones has been a real good-looking ball player. She's got the basketball now for Lamoille. Yeah, good court vision. Saw the person open down along the box and got him the basketball. And I believe that was Marcoux again. Buckingham there also. And a 49-14 lead for Lamoille. Oh, that zone up top is really extended. Jones to Buckingham. Lets the defender go flying by, and we'll finish it off. And Poljasic going to get a chance to come in the ball game for Otter Valley as they call a timeout. Down 51-14 with 5:52 to go in the basketball game. Well, I don't think it's realistic to think they're going to win the game down 51-14. Timeout Otter Valley, but they can take the final 5 minutes here and just work on execution and plays and have some positives to work with as far as practice in the next ball game. And that'll be tipped and brought back in by Lonis. Poljasic blocked from behind, and comes down to the hands of Marcoux, and she kept those hands moving to keep the ball from being tied up. Jones, and that's going to be out of bounds. No, it will not be out of bounds. Wow, that'd be close. Costa curls off the outside. Jones will pick her up, and they'll swing the ball back to Smith. Colonas, Costa open, catches, fires, got it. Good ball swinging right there. He swung the ball around. Defense tweaks that 2-3, never rotated back on to that edge. 51-16 Lamoille. And she might got a head start, and I do believe, yeah, Locke was called for the travel. Right idea. She just got moving a little bit too quickly before she dribbled. So the house of noise, pretty quiet right now. I don't know if they get cranked up for the JV games like they do. Jeffrey, see, I thought Jeffrey could have been a real impact in the ball game. Jump balls. That is Costa tying up Locke, and the arrow's going to go the Otters right now. Smith on the baseline, and they're going to run that stack formation. Tossed away as the grab by Buckingham up, and no, Buckingham tipped it, and Marcoux couldn't get to it. Here comes Jeffrey. Double dribbled Yeah, she brought the ball back to the inside and dribbled with two hands. And even in the state of Vermont, we don't allow that anymore. Jones looks for and finds Locke. Costa almost able to strip the ball away there. Jeffrey, 3 fouls, 4:40 to go in the ball, 4:20 left to go in the ball game. I don't think the foul situation really is key anymore. Well, you know, a lot of people say, why did you come do this game? First of all, I can't predict the outcome. Upsets happen all the time, and you know, I like to see the other teams in the state of Vermont that I don't get to see. You know, I came up to Otter Valley also because we're the home guys. But you get to see all the other talent that you hear about, but you don't really get a chance to see. So now I've seen Lamoille JV squad play. I'll see the Lamoille varsity play. And I'll have a better gauge for, you know, because I see a lot of Southern basketball, a lot of Central Vermont basketball. Southern Vermont basketball, I should say. You know, people think I'm going down to Tennessee. But Northern basketball, get limited views of it. Costa, short shot, rebound, came down, and I believe Jeffrey might have just picked up foul number 4. That was Abi who got the rebound. Yeah, and with Jeffrey with the 4, they're going to leave her in the basketball game. Got Mascheroni back in the ball game with 3. That's the 5th team foul. Nobody's shooting yet. As Page in the ball game, and now this will be Buckingham. Tell you, no matter what combination the coaches put in there for Lamoille, they look pretty fluid. They clicked very well. Oh, Jeffrey came up and slapped that away. No doubt about that play. Yes, Buckingham will hand the ball out to the official, Carrie Valenti Fish. Or Carrie Valenti, if you like the shorter version. Page looked inside, and B slid. They didn't give her the ball that time. And Page will come across the paint and give her the ball. It's going to be up by Buckingham, and might have rushed it a little bit, but can't really blame her. I mean, she was open, took the shot, and just missed. It happened. 51-16. Lamoille with the lead. As Costa killed that dribble early, gave it off to Mascheroni. Back to Costa, there's the catch, the penetration, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound on a one and done will come down to Mesha. And I'll tell you what, I have seen the Lamoille varsity squad on videotape. They stick around, you get to watch an awful good basketball team. Hoping Otter Valley's got it in them today to come out real intense, and you know, upsets happen every day. So down to 2.5 minutes going. Bassett gets off that Otter Valley bench. Should be coming back in. Next opportunity for the Lady Otters JV squad. And they're going to dump the ball into Abi and bring it back. And oh, Mesha high off the backboard, off the glass and in. Ended up being a 2-point shot. Mascheroni, nope. Jeffrey, no. Had the offensive putback, and it was a tough angle. It was kind of deep behind the backboard, but almost pulled it off. 53-16 Lamoille. It's good. It's pushed down in the corner to the Osgood with the cut. It's run a little motion, run a little flex out there. Then Mesha just taking the tosses up top. No shot clock for the Lamoille squad to worry about in the state of Vermont. 1.5 to go. And I don't believe Lamoille's holding for the last shot. They're just executing. Abi turns, fires, no good. Page got the rebound back to Abi. This time she will get it. Oh, you just give up those second chances. And again, Lamoille's JV squad, though, they got some height to them out there. They got, like I said, good. That back line of that 2-3 zone, as Jeffrey will get free inside and make the basket. Yeah, in the games that I have seen, this is my 4th time I've seen the JV squad play for Otter Valley. Jeffrey going to be a good varsity player next year, or whatever year she comes up. Lonis, Osgood just took the ball away. Quite simple, just over-aggressive, took the ball away, and Costa heading up floor. That ball's still free as they're on the floor for it, and whistle. Down, jump ball. Going to be Otter Valley basketball. And now, Bassett, with 40 seconds to go, will come in for Lonis for the Otters. That's the only change. Mascheroni with the touch. We'll bring it back to Costa. You see Mascheroni working himself back to the left side here. Bassett. We have a foul before the contact. And Jeffrey just picked up number, whatever is 5, but I'm unofficial. And they haven't put it on the board yet. Just 25 seconds to go, but I really believe that was a 5th. Tipped by Jeffrey, knocked away by Osgood, then tipped by Costa, and it's going to be jump ball call. That's a crazy sequence. Okay, I've been corrected. It's only the 4th foul on Jeffrey. And so it could be the final possession with just 10 seconds to go. They'll toss it in the backcourt to Buckingham and Bassett. And they'll get it in now. There they go to Abi. There's the cut by Osgood up, and that will be the ball game. So impressive win by Lamoille. Good effort by Otter Valley, but get out there, support your student athletes. It's a 55-18 win for the Lamoille Lady Lancers over the Lady Otters.